Okay, okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? I've been waiting all week to have the opportunity to talk to you about what just happened. Did you see what happened? If you didn't know, let me go ahead and get this out the way and so we can get this going. First of all, this your boy, Underdog Crypto, with another cryptocurrency video. Here to tell you about massive gains that just happened for each and every one of you who took the time to listen to me and get involved in changing your life. But I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to be about it. Let me show you what happened this week. First, let's get to the disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. But if you so educate yourself and you blow up your bank account in a good way, you can thank your boy, Underdog. Let's roll. So, let me tell you something though. I need to get this out of the way, folks. I keep saying it. I'm not just here just to talk. I'm a certified digital currency investigator. This is what I do. I'm a digital forensic scientist. And what I do differently than anybody else on the web is I utilize my research, my technology skills, and I put it all together in a unique place so that I can put this information in your hands. I'm feeding you. But I want to teach you how to fish. And this week, not only did you fish, but you won big. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to prove it to you factually. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. So first of all, we're going to talk about the Bepro. I told you in my video, Bepro. As the time that this video was made, Bepro is at 3 cents, people. Bepro is almost 4 cents. I told you about Bepro when Bepro was sitting at less than 100th of a cent. Do you understand how much money you'll make if you had invested, if you took the time to go into it? But I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Let's keep going and talk about what happened after I told you about Bepro right now, trading at that much money. The next coin I told you about in my video 3 weeks ago, look at Safe Haven. Safe Haven is almost at 1 cent. If you had it invested when I told you about Safe Haven, it was at 1/10 of a cent. I'm telling you, folks, over 9 times your gains. Look at that increase. I must be lucky. No, this is not luck. This is God, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to go right into the next part. Look at the next one. I told you in my first video, which was entitled, Do Not Buy Bitcoin, about Nimiq. Nimiq at the time in which I told you about it was 2/10 of a cent. Now you don't understand when you say 2/10 of a cent. It's so small that you don't understand and comprehend how much money that you would have made if you had just took the time to get invested on this particular coin. So I'm going to show you why this coin has went up from 2/10 of a cent to 1/8 of a cent, almost a penny. That is over 6 times your gains. But we're still not done. I keep going. Telecoin. Very first video on February the 23rd of 2021, I dropped my first cryptocurrency video. And I told you about Telecoin. I said at the time it was 1/10 of a cent. But you're not going to believe me. So I figured since I come from a place where research and facts matter, then let's let the numbers speak for me. Let's talk about Telecoin. Telecoin, this is where we was at. On February 23rd of 2021, you see my little star man? That is you. That star man is you. And if you had took the time, and if you did, for those, congratulations. You see the price circled at the top. That says the time and date in which I posted this particular coin was 1/5 of a thousandth of a cent. Let's try that one more time for the people in the back. 1/5 of a thousandth of a cent. But you know what happened to this little coin? Let's talk about this little coin. You see my little green arrow all the way up is my video, all the way up. And I'm going to show you what that all the way up is. At the height, at the time in which this video was taken on March 12th of 2021, this coin went from 1,000th of a percent to almost a penny. You see my little star man? That is you. Let me show you where you traveled from. So you traveled all the way from down here with my star man, that you traveled all the way to the top. Now, if that means to you, you still haven't fathomed, I'm a visual person. So I put it visually for you, and I'm going to show you what happened. If you had got and watched Underdog Crypto's video on that day, you spent $100 and you was to buy a cryptocurrency asset, you would have bought 65800. So that is 658,000 of these little tiny worthless coins that no one heard about. But then what happened? Well, I decided, because you're a visual person, I'm going to show you exactly what $100 would have done for you on that day. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, here we go. You're a visual person just like me. I get it. It's kind of hard to comprehend if you don't see it. So I want to show you. I'm trying to make everything easy for you. I'm on the same app. And if you had watched my video that I did that was entitled "Don't Buy Bitcoin," my very first cryptocurrency video, I told you about Telecoin. I told you on February the 23rd of 2021 that this is one you should consider, but you need to see it with your own eyes so you can understand. So if you had to watch that video and you followed me, you put $100 in, $100, you would have gotten in return 65,800 Telecoin. Now, you don't even have to understand what crypto does. You don't have to understand the inner workings of how it works. All you would have to do is watch the video. Now today, on March the 12th, less than a month, this is what happened. The price went from that to a ninth of a cent. Here's the penny. Right here would be 1 penny. The price went to a ninth of a cent. And I want you to notice something that's really, really special here. This is the price today, as you saw in the pictures. This is what you would have. $6,119 for $100 investment. Are you with me now? Do you see the power of trading? This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is going to retire somebody. If it retires you, it's up to you. Follow the videos. Get yourself invested. I show you step by step how you can also get into these trades before it happens. I know it's scary, but we're going to take this journey together. That's facts. Here it is. The original price that you saw, you remember what it was, to the current price today in less than a month. Could you use $6,119 for a $100 investment? Can you imagine that in 3 weeks? If you can't imagine that, then that's the problem. You got to have vision. You got to think, learn about the market afterwards. But right now, you need to try to get in it, because we're in the biggest wealth change in the history of the United States, and it's happening right now. Don't miss out. That was the opportunity. Do you understand now why you cannot sleep on Underdog Crypto? Do you understand? But let's talk about the past. The past is the past. That's gone now. That ship has sailed. We're all the way up. So let's talk about what's happening now. On today's date of the 16th of this month, let me tell you where you could be. This is the current market value of Telecoin. If you had invested a year ago, you would have gotten over 9,980 cents per returns. But look at here at the bottom right. That is at its all-time low. So on March 13th of 2020, look at those all-time low. On March 13th of 2020, if you had jumped in then, you would have a 12,187 cent gain. That is what you see here. In a year, you would have had at least almost a 10,000% gain. 10,000%. So where does that leave you now? You're following underdog crypto. You want to go to the next level. So this is where we're at today. I want you to know that it's not too late. People, I can't tell you what to do. This is educational purposes. You can read a book and learn from it. You can watch a video and learn from it. Look at the top. That is Telecoin. On March the 15th, there was a pullback. I love pullbacks. Pullbacks is when the market, people make profit, they sell the coin to get in and out of the positions. That's cool. You want that to happen. Now, it was at 7653. To me, that is opportunity. And on March the 12th, as I have circled here on the bottom and in green, you see that it went to 9/10 of a cent. And so when is your time to buy? Just like everything else they'll tell you in life, you're buying low, selling high if you choose. Hold on to it. I can't give you advice. All I can tell you is this. Is it better to get involved with the greatest wealth change in the history of the world, or is it better to sit back and watch it pass you by? That's up to you. What else can we do here? This is where we're going, people. A change is coming. Something is about to rocket ship. This Telecoin is about to rocket ship, but there is more. There is more. I have something up my sleeve that I'm about to release on you. If you didn't pay attention to the other 5 coins, go back and watch video number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I told you what they was, and look at what they are now. My facts speak. All you have to do is take advantage of it. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm teaching you how to fish. But there's something coming, and know what's coming? I'm going to tell you in the next video. There is a coin right now that is humongous, and I'm doing very well, and some people who know about this project are doing great. You don't want to miss it. In my next cryptocurrency shout out video, I will release the next coin. And you know what? Time is of the essence. It's moving so fast. I hope you consider looking into it. And remember, this is Underdog Crypto. This is for you. I hope you enjoy these videos. Subscribe, like, and share with the people that you want to win. This is a market. Take advantage of it. This is a great time. Greatest wealth change in the history of the United States happening right now.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm about it if you bout it, 'cause I'm about it if you bout it.